What's going on, people? What is going on, people? Man, this is your boy Six Man K Styles, and you are tuning in to the Six Man Convo with your boy Six Man K Styles.
The star.
I am the bright. What's it? You a shining star.
You the shining star.
No matter who you are, shining bright to see what you could truly be, what you could truly be. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And I'm sitting here with the guy on my stage left, as you already know him as the mad scientist, Mad Mike Sports, aka
What's happening?
the great one. And you know what we got to do before we start this show off, man. We got to hit them with the roll call. And today's roll call is going to be, hold on, let me get in my Brian Gump voice. And today's real roll call, me. And today's real roll call is going to be sponsored by High Quality H2O. And today we have, and Powerade as well, free advertisement. And we're going to have Joseph Thornton. We got Joseph Thornton in the building. We got we got Noah Tyndale, man. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love and recap his show last night. Very informative draft talk.
Hey, that's the guy.
Exactly. That's the man with the plan. We got Atlanta Forever. We got Pat Norris. We got Jerry Bowie. We got Millie Mills. We got YMOF Jamal. We got Raymond Elder. We got Isaac Crimes. We got Ezekiel King. We got Michael Walker. Not that Michael Walker. We got Aunt J, my homie Yusuke Knight, and Todrick Davis. Man, hey, man, they already starting off real good, man. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all put some thumbs up on here and share this video with at least a couple people that you know. Like I said, we try to get this thing off and popping, man. Hey, that's what we do around here. We close to 600, man. We got to get there. I'm 11 away from the 6. And guess what? With the 6 for the 6 man. See? You see how that works? You see that?
I was wondering if you were going to let that one slide. I should have known better.
But, hey, Mike, let's go ahead and you want to get into, hold up, before we start, let's hit a couple of these Falcon news, as we already know. Let's go ahead and hit a couple new news clips for about a good little 5 minutes. As a lot of people, and of course, that's my phone going off. That's my news
right
trying to tell me something. Yeah, man. So, as a lot of Falcon fans may know, Ryan Pace is now here in Atlanta, as he worked with Terry Fontenot in the past. Now, a lot of people are ecstatic about this. A lot of people are like, I don't know, because of one name. One name, it got people like, I don't know about this one. Mitchell Trubisky. Yeah. Yeah. But as bad as a pick that was, he's had a pretty decent track record as far as free agents and draft picks as well. I.e. Akeem Dent, Eddie Jackson. Not Eddie Jackson. I meant to say Robert Quinn. Like you said. So he's bringing a lot of experienced guys. And Mike said this earlier too. this might be more of a defensive minded hire. Mike, go and say it for him one time. Go and say it for him one time. What'd you say? What'd you say in that live show? Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me. Y'all ain't gonna let that one go.
They ain't gonna let that go.
I might have to keep that. I might just steal that from my boy Roman.
Right.
Yeah, acknowledge me, man. Acknowledge.
Right. So as we know, Ryan Pace, Terry Fontenot reunite here. So they're bringing in guys that they're familiar with, and they're bringing in guys that they're trying to build an identity. Which is very interesting for the draft aspect, though. But we'll talk about that at the end of the show. But let's go ahead and get this thing started and cracking, man. As we already know, Calvin Ridley. Because the theme of today's show is basically Calvin Ridley and Matt Ryan are keys to this Falcons offseason. We're going to start off with Calvin Ridley. Now, the reason why I say this is because as we don't know what's going on with the situation with Calvin Ridley, we don't know where his mindset is at. I mean, it looks like he wants out of here. Or people say mental health and stuff like that, but without the communication with the team as we know of. By trading Calvin Ridley, you also got to remember the one theme too is the Falcons are $7 million over the salary cap, so we really don't have any money. So one of the main reasons why I say Calvin Ridley is key is if you trade him, you get the actually put your team over the cap with that move alone. Now, people are putting bets on where he's going. You know, you hear the Dolphins, you hear the Patriots, you got the Saints, you got a lot of these teams that he's getting linked to. Like I said, if he doesn't want to be here in Atlanta no more, like I said, this is an opportunity. This will be the thing that can help him as well, help him get his career back on path. Like I said, maybe Julio not being here hurt him a lot more than he realized. It can let him go off in a new direction. We can get some money out of it, and we can take it into a whole nother direction with the wide receiver corps. All right, Mike, what you got? What you got for that, man? What you got?
Obviously we're gonna take the mental
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done talking about that. This is business now.
This is all about
business. I don't give a damn about mental health right now. We talking about business.
It's about business, and that's the way it's going to be for this point. So when we talk about two things, there's two things with this situation when it comes down to Calvin Ridley. It's one, money. And this team is what I call it's not a full rebuild, but it's a retool. Retool is essentially when you don't have the opportunity to go out and just blow everything up. The Falcons are having to deal with it. The Packers are having to deal with it. The Patriots having to deal with it. The Steelers or another team that having to deal with it. You're looking at the Cowboys to a lesser extent. They're going to have to deal with that coming real soon because they're going to have to figure out what to do with Zeke. They're going to have to figure out what to do with DeMarcus Lawrence, so many other guys on their team. So this rebuild is like I said, it's not a full rebuild, but it's essentially a rebuild. And the Falcons are going to have to set the foundation for the next few guys. And being able to play, you got two guys you got to focus on. You got to focus on Fourier, and you got to focus on Calvin Ridley, essentially. And do you want to pay a guy in Calvin Ridley He's going to cost you over $16 million. I'm just here to tell you, he's going to cost you $16 million plus. And that's what the Falcons are having to deal with. Do you want to pay a guy $16 million plus if you don't know what he is mentally? And not even mentally, just like if you're going to be, are you going to pay $16 million for a guy that you can't rely on? We don't know nothing about whether or not this guy's going to be on the field. That's first and foremost. Is he going to be on the field? And are you willing to pay this guy not even 11 million, not even 16, but 11 million? I'm waiting to see if he's going to be ready. From a business standpoint, you can't take that chance. So you're going to have to get rid of him. No matter how much we try to butter it up and like, oh, we wish he'd come back. The Falcons can't allow themselves to get caught up in this situation where they waiting to see what Calvin Ridley. This is their team. This is not a Calvin Ridley team. This is Arthur Blank's team. This is Terry Fontenot's team. They are in charge. No one player should hold the team hostage, and that's what's going on with Calvin Ridley. He's holding the team hostage. It's point blank and as simple as that. Ain't got nothing to do with mental health. I know it's a part of it, but most importantly, he's holding his team hostage, and no one player should be able to have that much power. So what the Falcons have to do, they have to move on with him, and they just have to take this L. More than likely, they may not get a first-round pick via the circumstances, but at the end of the day, you can't allow one player to hold his team hostage. And the second one, I think this is important also. That goes into what you're saying about, does it benefit both parties? The Falcons are looking to go. They ain't not going to have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not going to have a lot of money. And can you keep them? Can you keep Fourier? Can you keep Calvin Ridley at this point? It's really that simple. You may not be able to keep either one of those guys. Just dealing with the money issues at this point. And this is going to go into the next segment as we find a way to kind of fix this, rectify this entire situation.
Right. Yeah, because I look at so that's kind of like the unpopular opinion as far as what most fans would say is why would we be so quick to want to get rid of them? Like right at the end of the day, man, we can't really build a team right now like we want to. You got to try to get rid of as many of the loose end contracts as you can. Like you said, even with Calvin Ridley, you might not get a first round pick. Hey, you might barely get a second round pick. But I want you to think about this for a second. Would you rather get a third round pick and get under the cap, or hold off for a first or second round pick and the deal doesn't get done at all? And then that kind of goes with what you said, Mike, as far as the hostage standpoint, the unknown territory. So it's just one of those things where it's like, and then like you said, the next segment we gonna really talk about some issues and stuff. I think that's really what everybody's come here tonight to see, the second segment. But Terry Fontenot doesn't really have that much time to try to work his way into he's going to have to make some hard moves here. He's going to have to make some unpopular moves. And it's going to be unpopular on all sides. Yeah, phone. Yeah. Even my phone said, it was very unpopular moves. But I think in order for you to really turn that corner, you got to really not, in your mindset, you cannot give a damn about the feelings of the fan base. Especially when it comes to you trying to put a team together. Hey, that's just the reality of it, man. Like you said, Falcon fan. Like I said, being a Falcon fan ain't easy, and it's not easy right now.
It sure isn't.
And I think the thing is a lot of people, like you said, with the Falcons. Yes, this team has underachieved the last few years, but the problem is it's not just one guy. It's a multitude of things. And people gotta get it through their damn heads. It's like, bruh, it ain't just one guy. Everything hasn't worked right. But Calvin, like I said, Calvin Ridley, like I said, I'll be looking for whatever deal I can find, man. Because I'd rather go under that cap and deal with a third and fourth round pick than trying to wait for a first and second round pick and it never comes. Because for the simple fact that not only did he sit out the whole last season, there's no communication between him and the team. So all the other teams looking at it like, oh, these folk gonna be desperate, man. Let's lowball the hell out there.
That's exactly what they think.
So, I don't expect Calvin Ridley to be a Falcon next season. Actually, to be honest with you, we've kind of expected this since mid season last season. So it doesn't hurt me at all.
None at all. But to kind of expand on just a little bit, we gotta be honest with ourselves. And we're talking about business, not football, not fandom, not whether or not he's going through or if he is going through. Is it right to take money and you're not working for it? It's like everybody sitting on, everybody at work. You doing all the heavy lifting, and then you got the boss sitting in the chair with the fan on, the AC, and y'all sweating like slaves while he while he's sitting down cooling.
He's like,
is it right for him to take that $11 million? You know what I'm saying? He's sitting back. Woo! Hey,
I'm glad I showed.
No, don't put it right there. No, right here. All right, you got it.
I shows is glad I ain't got to do none of that work.
And that's what it is. That's right. That's what the players are looking at Calvin Ridley like. You just sitting on the chair while we are here, splitting. We got ACL tears, and we got playing with messed up shoulders. Dudes playing with half a knee, concussion issues, and you just sitting at home. It's not fair to those guys to set a precedent. All right, if this guy has mental issues, it's okay. We're gonna still pay you $11 million.
Right.
And then next thing you know, everybody gonna be trying to pull the same act. And now you got $20 million sitting out because these guys decided that they held mental health issues or a problem. So now you done paid these guys, that just say 2 wide receivers. And both of the wide receivers decided they just, all right, now I got mental health issues. I need to take a couple of weeks off, if not the entire season. Right. So you paying these guys $11 million each. That's $22 million just to not do anything. Is that right? That's what it comes down to. So it has nothing to do with what he's going through. It's about, is it right for the entire team itself?
Right. So we're gonna go ahead and get a few of y'all comments here before we get to the next topic. Like I said, appreciate everybody tuning in. Like you said, once again, you go ahead and at least share this with at least a couple people and help your boy the 6-man get to the 600. You see that? 6. I ain't gonna throw 3 6s because they already think we're crazy as hell as it is. No. But ATM, he in the building. Tony Wright, hold on. Tony Wright here said the Falcons must not go after a lot of free agents, but 1 or 2, yes. It depends on what the money's looking like.
Mm-hmm.
We got Noah Tyndale here. Say I like to pull. Wait a minute. I hear an echo. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is that Calvin Ridley messing with my
Really?
stuff? And Tony Wright will say, I think Dirk Cutter messing with my microphone. Oh,
Wow.
okay. We good. All right. Yeah, Noah Tyndale here. So I like the pool of talent just as much as the second or third round, like I do the first round. It'll be easier to find a wide receiver in the second round at the right value opposed in the first round. And like I said, that kind of goes with what we've all been saying. And like I said, we see a lot of these mock drafts got the Falcons projected to get Drake London with the 8th overall pick. Nah. Damn that. And to be honest with you, from the way it's looking like Jordan Davis' stock is kind of dropping a little bit more now. So is that one of those
defensive tackles? A lot of defensive tackles stock is dropping because of the edge rushes that are in. Like it might be a lot of them might be gone. So you could.
So are we gonna be looking at trying to get that edge rusher with the first pick? We don't know. I mean, you got a lot of good ones out there. You want to try to get the best one you can. But I can explain that one a little bit later too on why I think that is. But the real here said get rid of Ridley ASAP. Really plant at a Pro Bowl level last year, gets us a playoff spot. He let down the team. I mean, you have to think about it. He was a captain. And like saying that takes precedent on a lot of things. You're looked at as a leader. Hey man, business is business, man. If I'm uncertain, get your ass up out of here.
Gotta go.
You work it out wherever we trade you to.
That's it really is.
Exactly. Silas here said something interesting. He said he's more active online than on the field. Ooh. Yeah, that's not a good look neither.
Oof.
And it's not even like you're online. It's not even like it's online. Like, okay, I'm okay. I'm working through it a day at a time. It's almost like it's kind of like trolling everybody. Let's see. Millie Mills here said, "Can teams trade away players with mental issues? I know the NBA did, but can the NFL?" They try not to. They try not to because of the reputation as far as because you already see what they was doing with like the
stigma
CTE.
behind it. Yeah, they just
yeah. See, but what the issue is going to be is within the next couple of years, you're going to start seeing players get like these incentives in their contracts where they're going to find loopholes not to pay guys that go through stuff like this. Because only takes one. Yep. They gonna jump the gun and come up with a whole nother policy. And then now you wondering why guys that do take those mental health breaks are not getting paid. Like I said, it's a domino effect, man. Yeah. Aaron McDowell here. He said get a second round pick for really would be nice. First 2 picks, D lineman, and 2 second round picks should be wide receiver and running back.
I can see that.
I can see that, but I'm building that defense with my first 2 picks, bro. As crazy as it sounds, I'm building my defense on those first 2 picks.
You brought in a guy that essentially he knows balance. Ryan Pace is a guy that understands balance. And anybody in the GM that comes from Chicago understands balance.
Right. Right. But it's time.
It's time.
Everybody.
It's fatal time. Who?
Ooh,
Oh, wrong. Oh, that's wrong.
No.
Right?
It's no. He's like, it's time. It's time. It's fatal time.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's get to the part everybody been waiting on. Matt Ryan extension is it a must? Now,
Ooh, boy.
as it's been reported right now, is Matt Ryan now has the biggest cap hit of any player in NFL history with 48.26. I don't know the points after. I just know it's right around damn $48 million hit.
This is a lot.
Which is a damn lot. Now, how did we get to this point? Okay, let's see where it gets to the point. Okay, we're gonna time out because since people like counting this man's money, let's count the money. When he originally got that 5-year, $150 million contract, it was set to be for $30 million a year. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
About close to it.
Yeah, it was about 30 million.
Yeah, without the pro rates and stuff, about $30 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
What changed that? Let's look at the contracts that happened within that time frame of when he got paid. That the Falcons whiffed on. I think Robert Alford. Did Robert Alford come right after that, or was that a little bit before that?
It was
I think it was
it was before.
It was before that, so we'll count that.
Mm-hmm.
I think True Font came after that.
Yeah, I think True Font got like a $60 million deal, something like that. Like
got cut 3 years into the deal. So that dead cap was a motherfucker.
Woo.
We had Jamon Brown and James Carpenter that came after that. That equaled up to almost $60 million.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them guys got cut 2 years into their deal. So y'all see the kind of the theme we going on here? Julio wasn't getting paid, so they needed an extension. Do y'all see what was usually? Do y'all feel where I'm coming from with this thing? Do you realize where the catalyst is? Is Matt Ryan restructuring his contract, I think, a total of 3 times. And for what a lot of people don't know what restructuring means is he's still making the same entirety of money that he's supposed to be making. But essentially what he's doing is taking a pay cut to soften the cap, to not only help guys get paid, but to at least try to bring some type of players in for the team. But he pushes it to the later end of the deal. So that's where we at with the cap right now. Remember, the cap ain't salary. The cap is salary plus signing bonus. And most of his money went into signing bonuses. I think his bonus this year is like 24 million or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, is the Matt Ryan extension a must? You ain't got no damn choice.
Yeah.
And like I said, and a lot of people in Atlanta don't want to hear this part. We 30 minutes in, you can show them this part. In order for you to build this team the right way, you ain't got no damn choice but to extend them. If you talking about you want to build the team from this year on to the next few years. Mike, how you feel about that?
Um, I I, I want to get, but this comment is really pissing me off. Like I'm sorry. I see a
Oh,
comment that's
Lord.
really
Oh,
pissing me
Lord.
off.
Put it on.
I
Put it on.
I hate this. I hate when people talk about this. The reason why I hate it is because not the entire comment, but it's a certain part of it that really pisses me off. It really pisses
Listen.
me off, and
Let's
I'm
go
about
ahead.
to read it.
Go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and read.
read it.
Hey. Oh, shout out to Jew Talk Sports in here as well, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. But it's a part that really, it's a word in here that really pisses me off. Is that we can't continue to waste. All right, we can't continue to waste. We have a few players in their primes that we can't continue to waste. That's the entire sentence that really pisses me off because this is the NFL. It's the NFL. Ain't a damn thing in here guaranteed in the NFL. We literally saw a guy, several guys, retired because of neck injuries, concussion issues, and we talking about wasting guys in their primes. This is the NFL, people. Everybody is on borrowed time. You
Exactly.
one hit away from injury or paralyzed or paralysis. Like you literally one hit away from that. And we talk about continue to waste people times. So, like I said, that's one I want to mark down because I really want to expand on that. But that literally pisses me off when I see that because we literally got guys who could have and should have been mega stars, but their career was cut short because of injuries, and that's a whole nother topic. But as far as this
Right.
contract extension is, you said it best. You ain't got a goddamn choice.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a freaking choice. We do not have a choice. This is the highest contract hit or salary
NFL history.
in
NFL
NFL
history.
history. Who do you blame for that? I want to know who do you blame for that?
So do you so the question is do you blame Matt Ryan for trying to giving up money to keep people, or do you
Mm-hmm.
blame it on the GM?
Mm-hmm. That's the question I have for
Smithers.
everybody. That's the question that I have for everybody. This is like no other contract in the history of the NFL has been given to any player, including Tom Brady, including Aaron Rodgers,
Right.
including Ben Roethlisberger, including Dak Prescott. No one has ever given up this much money in 1 year in the
Mm-hmm.
history. Who do you blame?
Right. So that kind of lets you know what the culture as far as how the team building was down here. It wasn't more so of trying to it was kind of like one of those things where it seemed like the loyalty of players was president, but the issue was these players weren't that good to begin with.
Mm.
Yeah, 48.6 million. God damn. Yeah.
You just said something real quick. This is why I'm so against paying 4 year Olakun right now.
You can't afford them. You can't afford them
Because
right now, no
you're gonna
way.
be giving a guy another linebacker 17 million, $15 million just to be a linebacker. He's not a pass rusher. He's not a coverage guy like Dion. Is he a very good linebacker? Of course he's a very good
Hmm.
linebacker. But he's not an elite linebacker.
Hmm.
He's not Ray Lewis. He's not Brian Urlacher. He's not Bobby Wagner. He's a very good linebacker. And these are the difficult choices that we talk about that Terry has to say to himself. Do you continue to play guys that are replaceable? Because remember, Fourier was a 5th round, or 6th round pick.
He was 6th round.
He's a 6th round pick. So, in essence, he's replaceable. You're not going to find another Ray Lewis. You're not going to find, as much as a lot of people hate to say it, you're not going to find another Debo. You're not going to find another Bobby Wagner. You're not going to find another
Kuechly.
Like you're not going to find those guys. There's never been a guy like Jesse Tuggle to put that jersey on. Jesse Tuggle was an absolute star and ahead of his time.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna find those type of guys. We've been trying to replace Jesse Tuggle ever since he retired in 2001. We've been trying. 20-something years, we still haven't really replaced him. Now Debo has done a pretty good job, but he's no Jesse Tuggle. So these are the things we talking about. Can we replace Fourier? That's another question I got for you guys. Can you replace Fourier? Do we already have a guy, if Fourier was to leave, that can step into that position and pick up like it was nothing?
That's like you said. This is why we said that this offseason was going to be interesting, because you have a lot of scenarios and a lot of questions that have to be answered. And then that's what makes that first pick this year so crucial, is because you got a lot of good players in that top 30 rankings.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta cover up at least one of three areas with that first round pick, and it has to hit. It like I said, it has to be a stud.
Oh, that's his name.
And like you said, and ATM said Nakobe Dean or Devin Lloyd. My thing with Nakobe Dean is you're basically going to get another Debo. My thing with Nakobe Dean is that thing, you're going to get another Debo. So you're going to have you're really going to have two undersized linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
See, the thing is, when you're looking at this defense, when you're talking about your two inside linebackers, you need one, like Mike said before, you need one that can cover and one that's going to do the dirty work. Mm-hmm. We've seen this before. We've seen it with Keith Brooking and Chris Draft.
Boy, you just stole my boy. You exactly what I was thinking. Mm-hmm.
You got to, like I said, you got to. But at the same time, you need pass rushers like a motherfucker.
Oh, God, yes.
Then you need an interior presence in the middle. Then you need a wide receiver to be worth a damn. Then you need a running back.
You see the pattern?
So
it's not a must bring back. As much as people don't want to have that conversation, Fourier is not a must bring back. He's not.
I can't risk bringing him back. Like I said, because he's not going to take no major discount like that. Like I said, you still got players that you're going to have to cut to get under this salary cap.
Mm-hmm.
Millie Mills, please don't bring that name up. Please don't bring that name up. Oh my God, don't bring that name up.
Yeah.
Oh, if y'all don't know what he just said, my homie, let's get a GA in the building. No, Ed Hartwell. Yeah, I don't even think Ed Hartwell played, but maybe 20 snaps for us. Nah, that wasn't.
And plus, his knees were gone, but
he was a 3-4 inside linebacker. They tried to make him a 4-3 inside linebacker. That wasn't gonna work.
That man was being exposed in that passing game, boy. Oh Lord.
That was it. Like I said, between him and Curtis Lofton, I could deal with Curtis Lofton. I could have dealt with Paul Warlow before I dealt with Ed Hartwell.
He was bad.
But that's what we talking about, where you got to have complimentary linebackers. But getting back to Matt Ryan here, you gotta think about this for, like I said, we have to think about this for a second. Now, when we talking about an extension, we're not talking about a 2-3 year extension here. You're talking about almost like a 5 year. You're gonna talk about at least a 5-year extension, because you're gonna have to spread that money in a way to where you can continue to build this team for the next couple years. Oh God, Noah, you did not just bring that name up too. Lofa Tatupu. Yeah, that lasted like a game before they said nope. No. There's a whole lot of linebackers that bomb down here in Atlanta. Middle linebackers at that. But like I said, it's going to have to be a 5-year extension. And this is the question why we always say about people that want to get rid of Matt Ryan right now. Yes, you can take the hit right now, but that's not a guarantee, like I said. So you will bring in a quarterback into a situation to where his first couple years is not going to have the best guys around him. I look at a perfect example here. And I don't know if my homeboy watching here, he's probably going to appreciate this. Look at the San Francisco 49ers, for example.
No, you didn't.
No, but I'm going to say this. They drafted a quarterback in the first round, but they already had a team ready. They already had a team established and already there for the next couple years. So when the transition came, it's not up. Trey Lance doesn't have to do a lot. He's not asked to do a lot. He's asked to do enough and get better from there. See, now if you put your quarterback in a situation where, okay, you got the team can't build nothing. You got the new quarterback, he can't build nothing. And you asking him to do way too much, then the first thing you're going to do is complain about why this guy ain't got no help. Motherfucker, we got too much money tied up in folks we still paying that don't play with us no more. And I saw a name in this chat earlier, and I seen him. That was one of the main guys talking about that Dante Fowler voidable year contract, calling us idiots about what we said about it. Guess what? Dante Fowler's cap hit is $4 million for this team. So is it really voidable? If he still counts against the cap. So you ain't got, so Matt Ryan extension, you ain't got no damn choice. Like I said, if y'all don't like it, there's 31 other teams you can root for. Like I said, I'm not one of those that's begging people to stay.
Hey, look, CK, you need to get a drug test. Just gotta say this real quick.
Eating the pieces around us. Hold on, it's a no-brainer. Eating a cat like that will strap us down too much. We need pieces around our stores, and we don't have that right now. Grady with the triples, but still lasting pressures. Your ass would be lasting pressures. Look, I'm about to say your ass would be lasting pressures if motherfucker you got 3 guys literally You literally get triple teamed, and the guys around you can't win no matchup.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm saying this is the reason why, like, highlight stuff like this is the reason why I say, like, we so focused on what one player is getting, but you're not paying attention to everything else.
Right.
There's $204 million allocated to every team. Grady Jarrett and Matt Ryan maybe take up maybe 30% of that, like maybe, even if that, of that salary. Okay, we're talking about right now it's a bit higher than that. So Matt Ryan about 40, and then Grady he's close to, I think he's like 23, so that's like 70 million. You still got $130 million. Even if you still had that, if you draft the proper way, if you brought in free agents who are solid, they don't take up a lot of space, i.e. Eric Harris, and I know a lot of people was just like hormone, like, but those guys did very well. You don't ask these guys to come in. A lot of people just be y'all expectations too high. Y'all like some damn like Falcon fans is like a Paris Hilton. All y'all want is the best. Y'all want the best looking. You want the Ferrari. You want the Gucci. You want the Prada. You want all that shit. You don't want to crack no air. You don't want to crack eggs by yourself. You want somebody else to chauffeur you around.
No. This fool didn't bring up that droopy face hair for Paris Hilton.
Yeah, I brought up Paris Hilton.
That girl looked like she got hit in the face with a shovel.
Way too high. But Falcon fans, expectations way too high, bro. Y'all like you're not. What do you expect to get? We're not gonna get no great players with the money we have.
Right. Like I said, you're gonna be shopping at great value for a little bit. Now, CK, we know you wasn't throwing shade at Grady, but like I said,
I got you. I'm messing with you,
man. We know you wasn't throwing shade, but like you said, at the end of the day, we have to look at the surrounding talent, and like I said, and I've always been harping this. Every team, everybody is a product of the players around them. We talk about Aaron Donald. We talk about his 12 to 20 sacks a season. You got pass rushers that average 7 to 10 sacks a season around him too. You got defensive linemen that can push the pocket around him too. I just saying that if I want the new quarterback to come in, I want the new quarterback to come in a situation where he doesn't have to be required to do much. And then what's going to end up happening is once y'all push that narrative, and then all of a sudden he struggles, then now y'all gonna turn on him like a motherfucker. I'm like, do you see what I'm talking about? The homie here, Ultra Shadow, said once Matt Ryan get that extension, there's gonna be people on Twitter announcing they're quitting the Falcon fandom for another team, just like they did with Drake. Hey, when they do that, we're your boy K Styles here is gonna be posting up new team applications. So for those Falcon fans, and it's probably gonna be Falcon content creators as well. That's gonna be done with the team.
Oh, some of these creators are already fans of other teams, but they don't. Right.
They don't think we know.
We know. We see. We know, and we pay attention.
So I just said like this: if you denounce the Falcons, oh yeah, hey, you see this, you see that, you got receipts. I told you. That's why we call him the young gunner, man.
We pay attention to everything.
Because it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting that we say that because it's like they denounce the team, but they can't keep the team out their motherfucking mouth.
Mm-hmm.
We got a whole world incident going on right now, and we got Matt Ryan #1 trending on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Again, and I had nothing to do with it. I ain't been on Twitter like that for a minute, so I ain't had nothing to do with it this time.
Oh, I know you ain't had nothing to do with it. I told you, Matt Ryan. Bro, these folks hate Matt Ryan more than they hate Donald Trump.
This man done been trending more than Tom Brady. But Tom Brady is the GOAT. He's trending more than Tom Brady. Like, bro, what is going on?
And before I get to this last topic, hold on. I got to do this right quick. I got an invitation for a special somebody that just popped in here, man. I got a special invitation.
God.
I got a special invitation for this one. Because apparently this dude have been talking greasy about us.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He got a problem with you, Mike.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. I got you.
This is the name right here. So
okay. All right.
That's the name right there. So before we get to the last topic, the stream link is right there. M, bring your ass on. And if you didn't see it, hey, if you want to call us clowns, boy, you better bring your ass on. If you look, I'm about to say I don't want to say what I want to say. So you better bring your ass on.
Man, look, man, just put some air freshener on that thing down below and get your up in here. I'll just say that. Put some cologne on. Put some air freshener. Wipe it down a little bit before you get up in here.
I smell tuna fish sandwiches. I just say that much.
Yeah, I smell tuna sandwiches.
I smell it. Damn. Yeah, man. You know that smell. You know that smell when you get out the movie theater. Hey, look, now, M, you can't be talking. You can't be in here talking shit. If your goof ass over here. Oh, wait a minute. He said, let the chat eat them up.
Hey, man, I make the rules.
Hey, look. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. But I'm going to sing this song. He'll be like, there's a duck on your head. It's a bird head, bitches. It's a duck on your head. Come on, M. Get your ass on. Get your ass on.
I'm gonna have me some nice salmon tonight, boy.
Yeah,
some
man.
Nice,
hey,
good fish.
I'm about to say you talking real. I'm about to say, bro, you talking real greasy. I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes.
That about that big, ain't it? Them things about that big, ain't it? Can't do nothing with it. Hey, trust me. Hey, like I said, I
I smell tuna fish.
Mm.
And if you seen, and like I said, if you seen that some more stand up, she was talking about tuna fish sandwiches. She said, what she say? She said, if you eating tuna fish sandwiches in a movie theater dark, tuna fish smells like pussy, don't it?
Oh my god.
All right, Em, hey, look, Em, get your bitch ass on right now, bro, because you talking too much shit.
That man, well, I swear, that man, he got the guts to even put his whole name. You gonna put a We're gonna start calling him.
I think hey, to be honest with you, I think I know exactly who this is.
I know who it is. I feel like I know who it is. There's only a few people that use those words. I kind of know who it is. I think I do.
Hey, y'all think it might have been a return of that Black Migos dude that like to pleasure himself with Tostitos chips and shit?
That man. Oh my god.
We ain't finna let that happen, man. Get your ass up out of here. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. We got one more topic of the night.
Mm-hmm.
We've been hearing this shit. This news. Now, I know. And I already know. A lot of Braves fans are kind of worried right now. Freddie Freeman. How do you feel about this, man? You feel like they're just stalling, or do you feel like there's something behind this? Do you feel like they not giving him the money that he need? Because this guy is the heart and soul of the Braves. And that would be a devastating blow for this Braves fan base. You just won the World Series, man. Pay the guy.
Yeah. I think this is dangerous territory because it does two things that I'm afraid that it's going to do, and we can't allow this to happen because it goes into that Chicago Bull arrogance when we talk about organizations think they're bigger than the players. And if you decide that he's not worth another year under contract, that's all about ego. And honestly, I love my Braves. I love watching my team, but they are severely ruin the chances of me watching any, if not most, of the game next year. Because again, you win a championship and then all of a sudden you think you're better than the players. I don't like that message. Especially we talking about Freddie fucking Freeman. Okay? This guy is a Hall of Famer. If he wants 1 year, put up the money. Sell a goddamn boat. I know y'all got a boat. I know y'all got goddamn Airbnb.
Well,
Like, come on, y'all got stuff all over the place. Don't bull crap me. Sell the damn house in Saskatchewan that you ain't even living in. Like, get man that damn money. Give him 1 year. It's Freddie freaking Freeman. So it's embarrassing, and it's like, for one, it just shows y'all arrogance as an organization to do that man like that, and two, you don't want to piss off your best player on his team, and that's Ronald Acuna. If Ronald Acuna want him back, You better get on your knees, hands and knees, and start crawling and crying and making sure Freddie Freeman come back. Because if he does, you know what I'm saying? Want Freddie, just get it done. Because the last thing you want to do is upset that locker room. And Freddie Freeman was that locker room. And like I said, like you don't know the state of Ronald Acuna. You don't know if he's going to be healthy. You don't know if he's going to be the same guy because of that torn ACL. It's so many question marks that comes along with that. But the biggest one is pissing off not only Ozzy Albie, and Ronald Acuna. They love Freddie. Those guys love Freddie. The manager loves Freddie. How can you not love Freddie? You know what I'm saying? How can you not love Freddie?
Yeah, all he does is play baseball with a smile in his heart.
That's it. He's just smiling and like he's Freddie, bro. Like it's just like he's Freddie. How can you not love this guy? So if you want to, just come on, bro.
Yeah, that's Freddie. I mean, dude had an opportunity to leave beforehand. Shoot, I'm about to say you might as well pay the man his money. And then let's see what a lot of people say. Oderside said they need to stop playing around to give the guy what he wants. Let's see. Jonathan Rozier here said he feels like Freddie is replaceable. Like, how would you replace Freddie though? Well, I'm about to say.
Read that again.
Jonathan said, "I'm a diehard Braves fan, but I also feel like Freddie is replaceable." You see Mike's people's eyebrow just went up.
Bro, you smoking that good. If you think Freddie Freeman is replaceable, okay. Where you gonna get a gold glove first baseman that hit 300 every year, 330 and 100 RBIs every year? Please show me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, man. I don't know where. Like you said, if you're trying to replace him, are you going to try to replace him in free agency, or are you going to try to go through the farm system?
Yeah. Maybe they got a guy in the farm system that they feel is going to be a next Freddie, but like that's still no guarantee. Like I said, I don't know many first basemen that can hit 330 home runs and over 100 RBIs every year, and on top of that, win the Gold Glove. I don't know. It ain't been many first basemen in the history of the game that has done that.
Right. And he said, move Austin Riley to first base.
How you know he's gonna be good?
Hey, look, Michael Walker just said exactly what I was thinking. Then who the hell's gonna play third?
Right. Right.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, that's what I said. If you're going, like I said, if you're going to part what, and I'll be damned if it end up being if they let if the Braves let Freddie Freeman go and this motherfucker go to the Yankees, I'm not gonna hear the end of this shit.
Trust me, I'm not either.
I'm not gonna hear the end of it.
I got a rude take, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm gonna just keep that in the background because I'll just say this. I'll keep it to myself. I'll just keep that. It's not a good thought. I'm not a good thought, so I keep it to myself.
We save that. We save that. And Mucho Grundy here had a good point. You can't replace team chemistry when you already have that. You have to remember, Freddie. You gotta remember, Freddie Freeman is the locker room leader. You got a bunch of young guys on this team. You got a bunch of young
Freddie was
guys
a
in that locker room.
disciplinarian.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, because a lot of those guys like to sit up there and have fun, and Freddie's like, no, you better get your shit straight. We're not gonna do this. We gonna like we get in the playoff. This is what gonna happen. Freddie is the disciplinarian on that team.
Exactly. He'll do it with a smile on his face.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, man, you can't. Like I said, the only way that you would really be able to get rid of Freddie like that is if you already had a successor in the waiting that can like a few years down the line give you what Freddie gives you. But if that prospect is unknown right now, I want you to think about this for a second. Think about a lot of the guys that we've seen that are considered legends here in Atlanta. I'm talking about for the time we started watching baseball. I said for me. We saw Fred McGriff, the crime dog.
Yes.
End up in Tampa Bay. We saw Greg Maddux go back to Chicago. We saw Tom Glavine go to the Mets. John Smoltz, Red Sox. Andrew Jones. He was out of here. I think the only Braves great from the last 25 years that's actually retired with the team as far as not going anywhere else was Chipper Jones.
Yep.
That was it. Like you said, 300 batting average, 100 RBIs. One of the best defensive first basemen, one of the best first basemen in the game. Now, if he's sitting up here asking for $450 million, then I'll be like, yeah, I can kind of see that. Like Aunt Jay here said they can't sign him yet because the MLB is in a lockout.
Yeah, that's true, but like that's negotiation.
Because even the negotiations was going on even before the lockout happened. So Millie Mill said y'all gonna make me go, but the show 22. I guess he can say wait for the show 22 to come out. Hey, shit. Hey, I am too. I done took a break from it for the last couple of years.
Yeah, he's not asking for much. I think he, like I said, he just want that extra year. He just want that one, that 6th year, I believe.
No, okay. So kind of more of a longevity thing than anything.
Longevity, yeah.
So hey, I say, man, shoot, yeah. I about to say your bargain shot for damn near most of the team.
I mean,
you damn near bargain shopped everybody else on the damn team. You already got Acuna for another 6 years. You got Ozzy for another damn 5-6 years.
You got Austin Riley. He's still a young guy.
He's gonna be waiting on his free agent.
I don't know what Pache's gonna end up being, but like you still got a lot of young guys. Ian Anderson, you got to end up paying at some point too. So
you got Dansby Swanson. You got Dansby Swanson that you got to worry about too. You got to worry. So, but I think they'll let Mike Soroka go though. I think they'll let him go.
I
think he's done here in Atlanta. Cause I don't think. Look, I was about to say I don't think they're gonna really find him as a reliable guy right now because he ain't played in like 2.5 years. But I don't think Freddie be looking for no $200 million contract.
Freddie's already been playing for like 12 years.
Exactly. He just like you say, he just looking for more longevity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Freddie is
That's some good
what,
H2.
he's 32. So 6 years, he'll be close to 40 when he retires. So I think that's more so what he wants. He just wants that, that longevity.
But Tony Rice said he wants that Mike Trout money. I was about to say Fred Freeman go take his ass somewhere else with that then. Because even though Mike Trout getting that money, he ain't even the best player on his team no more. And he's a damn good player, but he ain't even the most popular player on his team no more. It's all about Shohei Ohtani over there now. I'm just saying that now.
That's what happens with those big mega contracts like that. You sign them 10-year deals, and those guys stay there.
And you ain't got an out. You ain't got an out. You gotta, and like I said, that's what baseball contracts work real differently from football contracts. You talking about the bag, boy? That motherfucker got the whole satchel. But we're gonna go ahead and wind it down tonight. We had a little bit of a distraction here that kind of took away from the show just for a little bit. We
like to have a
little bit. But I just wanted to do that because I think we found the formula of getting rid of trolls. There's a certain formula that gets rid of trolls, and the formula is challenge them to get on the show.
They disappear real fast when you ask them to actually come on and speak their piece. Got a lot to talk about.
You got look.
Characters.
Look. I about to say, he ain't watched that video about that one guy who was who was talking with the Twitter fingers and stuff, and the dude rolled up on him and his girl.
Oh yeah,
that motherfucker looking like this.
He wasn't ready for that.
That boy looking like Rocco every time Heifer ate a goddamn sandwich. Hold on. He said hit the Mookie Betts. He like, hold
on. No. Nah. Oh my God.
Hey, he asked for it, man. ATL Leo, I'm about to say, it's on. Just trust me. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm gonna see if I find that video because that shit was hilarious. So apparently, dude was talking mad trash online about the one guy, and the guy that was recording, he pulled up on his ass. He was like, "Oh, you got all that to talk about now?" And it was so bad, bro. It was so bad because the dude was looking like, bro, I didn't say anything. I was just joking. Bro, the dude, he punked him in front of his own woman. His own woman said, I'm not with him. I said, wow.
But people roll up on you these days.
See, I think that's kind of where the issue is you got a lot of people. And this is what I talked about on last Friday Night Madness was attack the opinion, not the person. I don't give a damn about what your opinion is. I ain't gonna say I don't give a damn what your opinion is. I'm gonna say I don't give a damn if your opinion is different from mine, or vice versa. But if the invitation is there to express it, it's right there.
That's what I don't get.
And not only he tried to come after us, he tried to come after the chat. That was the worst part about it.
You're not gonna get on the chat. Gonna make sure they roast you, boy. Woo, boy.
They was getting on his ass. Like I told you.
If you come and hit all his comments, deleted all them mugs.
Oh, I blocked his ass. That's what I did. I blocked the shit out of his ass. So yeah, I told you, we're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna do it from now on. If you come in here to troll, I'm gonna put invitations in here. You don't accept the invitation, but you still talking shit in the chat. You gonna get that Calvin Ridley. You gonna get that boot.
Ooh. You gonna get that timber.
Man. Like I said, at the end of the day, bro, don't be talking big, bad, and tough because you behind a screen. You don't know if one of these folks in this chat gonna roll up on your ass.
I mean, I do got a couple of people that's ready to roll up at any given time, just off my side. That's literally it.
But that, like I said, for now on, and I'm gonna tell people that watching the show, for now on, anytime you see somebody like that, we just gonna call them tuna fish sandwiches. That's what we're gonna call them. we ain't gonna call them pussy. We're gonna call them tuna fish. We're gonna call them tuna fish.
Tuna. We got another tuna fish. We got another tuna fish.
I'm gonna find I'm gonna find that picture too. Put on here. We're gonna call it tuna fish alert. Tuna fish alert. And then he came back with another damn profile, and I know it was the same guy because he did it.
It's the same. Like, come on, bro. You got the same habits. Like, come on.
Exactly, boy. I'm be Dikembe Mutombo and motherfuckers out here, boy. I'm like this. No. I told you, boy. But we appreciate everybody tuning in. Hold on. Mucho talking about you should do sports comedy. Hey, shit. I actually was doing that on my channel for a while. I got to get back into it. I had to actually delete those videos because they got messed up for some damn reason. But ATM said Big Sam.
I'm going to just say this. All I say.
Hey, look, bro. I'm gonna say it like this: it ain't even worth the damn energy, bro.
It's not.
It ain't worth the energy. Like I said, we call them tuna fish sandwiches now. And I will quote that. And I kind of had. And look, I'm about to say I kind of have a feeling whose camp he's coming from too. I have a feeling. I think I have a feeling who that was.
Yeah,
but
I read certain things. I kind of feel it. I got you. I'm there with you.
Yeah, I feel it. So make sure you go ahead and, like I said, get your boy to the 600 subscriber mark. 600 for the 6 man. Hashtag 600 for the 6 man around here.
600 for the 6 man.
Yes, sir. And like I said, also continue to support Mad Mike Sports. Hey, Mike. Hey. Oh, yeah. We got an announcement to make, too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
You want to go ahead and tell them?
Yes, sir. Well, we will be doing a all-team Falcons. How the hell you say it?
All-time Falcons.
All-time Falcons team. It's going to be the top 5. It's going to be the top 5 players at each position.
Each position group.
Yeah, each position group. Yeah. Okay. Each position group. And I think this is going to be fun, man. Right. We're going to put out some polls. We're going to put out a few polls. To kind of get you guys, and we're gonna At the end of that, um, we're gonna do shows on each position group. So it's predicated on how you guys vote. So we'll put it up there, and we'll take the data from now.
Yeah. Hey, I'm about to ask everybody, right? I'm gonna ask Mucho. Do you remember playing NBA Street? You remember that center, not Takashi, the Yeti? How you would stand him in the front of the basket and just start swatting everything in sight? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, not only that, but yeah, like I said, basically, like what Mike said, we're gonna do polls on his channel. We're gonna do like position groups as far as like example corners, and we're gonna put 5 corners, 5 of the best corners we can find, and our 100, our best Falcons team is gonna be predicated on your vote. Like with corners, you can use like the top 2 votes, or like the corners and stuff like that. And we're just gonna do a couple position groups to show. So y'all be on the lookout for that, as well as we might have that wrestling content coming up sooner than you think.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I've been getting back into it, so I'm ready for it.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, and plus from what I've been hearing, how these shows, cause I'm in and out on it. From what I've been hearing from these shows, boy, y'all finna really get some damn sports comedy out of my ass. They say the way these shows have been going.
Yeah, they are hilarious to say the least. I'll say that.
So be on the lookout. We doing, like I said, we doing the fan poll, all-time Falcons teams, and we're gonna have the wrestling content coming up as well. Definitely will say we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home,
but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Deuces.